Imagine sitting down to a meal with vegetables you've trusted your entire life, only to find out that one of them may be damaging your heart, inflaming your joints, or even silently draining your memory. Not junk food, not sugar, a vegetable. In the next 3 minutes, you'll discover three so called healthy vegetables that could be accelerating your aging, disrupting your medications, and quietly sabotaging your health. Shocking? It should be. Because the truth is, not all vegetables are safe for seniors. Some are laced with hidden toxins. Others spike your blood pressure, worsen arthritis, or overload your kidneys. And you won't hear about it from a food label. But in this guide, I'll also give you the flip side. Three powerful vegetables that help cleanse the body, sharpen the mind, and support stronger bones and a longer, steadier life. You've likely been eating the wrong ones for years, maybe even decades. And the worst part? The damage doesn't show up until it's too late. Stay with me. The third vegetable on this list shocks even longtime doctors, eh? And it might be sitting in your fridge right now. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Three vegetables seniors should eat every week. 1. Spinach, the bone and brain defender. At first glance, spinach may look like just another leafy green, but for older adults, it holds silent power, the kind that protects bones, sharpens the mind, and keeps the heart beating steadily. In my years of working with older patients, I've seen firsthand how simple changes in diet can protect independence, and spinach is a cornerstone of that change. I remember a patient, Mr. Harold, 74, who came in with concerns about memory loss and joint stiffness. He was active but had started forgetting where he left things, and his bone scan showed early signs of osteoporosis. We reviewed his diet. It lacked leafy greens. After introducing a daily serving of steamed spinach into his meals, along with minor lifestyle tweaks, his follow-up visit months later showed measurable improvements in both bone density and memory recall. His energy returned, his focus sharpened, and most importantly, he felt hopeful again. Spinach contains vitamin K1, which plays a crucial role in helping calcium bind to bones. Without it, seniors may lose calcium to the bloodstream, where it hardens arteries instead of strengthening bones. For the brain, spinach provides lutein and folate, compounds that reduce cognitive decline and preserve neuron function. Harvard research has shown that seniors who consume leafy greens regularly may delay brain aging by over 10 years. Unlike many multivitamins that are hard to absorb in older digestive systems, spinach delivers nutrients in a form your aging body can actually use. Light steaming makes it even more absorbable and reduces oxalates, natural compounds that can sometimes interfere with mineral absorption in those with kidney issues. For older adults hoping to avoid fractures, confusion, and reliance on medications, spinach isn't just food, it's a protective shield. It's a reminder that aging doesn't have to mean decline. And while spinach guards your bones and brain, the next vegetable on the list may surprise you with how it defends your vision and helps fight cancer at the same time. Let's talk about that next. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Carrots, the vision and immunity enhancer. For many older adults, the gradual dimming of eyesight or the constant battle with low immunity is accepted as part of aging. But what if one humble vegetable could slow that decline? What if it could help you see more clearly, stay healthier through the seasons, and even lower your cancer risk? That vegetable is the carrot, and it deserves far more respect than it gets. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that the body converts into vitamin A, an essential nutrient for vision, immune defense, and skin health. In seniors, vitamin A deficiency is often overlooked, yet it's directly linked to night blindness, dry eyes, and a higher chance of respiratory infections. This is especially true in winter when immune systems are under more stress and older adults are more vulnerable to illness. Carrots act as a natural shield, protecting not just the eyes, but the body's first line of defense. I think of Mrs. Ella, 78, a former school teacher who had been experiencing frequent sinus infections and blurry vision at dusk. She thought it was just old age, but her blood work showed borderline vitamin A deficiency, and her diet was lacking in orange vegetables entirely. I encouraged her to add half a cup of steamed or roasted carrots every other day. Within 3 months, she reported fewer colds, improved night vision, and even better skin tone, something she took pride in. What many seniors don't realize is that carrots also contain falcarinol, a compound shown in studies to reduce the risk of colon cancer, a leading threat in older populations. And because carrots are naturally sweet, they can curb sugar cravings in a healthy way, without spiking blood sugar when eaten in moderation. They're easy to digest, easy to prepare, and comforting in a way that feels familiar. Carrots aren't just good for you, they help you see life more clearly, fight illness more strongly, and live with more energy and dignity. And while carrots support your vision and immune system, there's another vegetable that works quietly behind the scenes to reduce inflammation, detox your body, and protect your heart from silent threats. You'll want to hear about this one next. 3. Broccoli, the detox and anti-inflammatory powerhouse. There's a quiet hero in the vegetable aisle that too many seniors walk right past. It doesn't have the sweetness of carrots or the leafy elegance of spinach, but it holds a kind of strength that the aging body deeply needs. That vegetable is broccoli. For seniors, broccoli isn't just a side dish. It's a daily defense against the very things that chip away at our independence: inflammation, poor digestion, heart disease, and even cancer. Broccoli is rich in a compound called sulforaphane, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories we know of. What makes it so critical for older adults is that it directly reduces the kind of chronic, low-grade inflammation that often goes unnoticed, but drives conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Sulforaphane also supports liver detoxification, helping the body clear out the chemicals, medications, and toxins that naturally build up over time. This is especially important for seniors taking multiple prescriptions, as the liver can become overwhelmed with the burden. It also contains fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin K, which together support digestion, immunity, and bone health. For older adults struggling with constipation or irregular digestion, a very common issue, broccoli provides gentle, natural relief. And its vitamin K works alongside calcium to protect bones, while vitamin C helps build collagen to keep joints, skin, and blood vessels strong. One of my longtime patients, Mr. Frank, 81, had been dealing with chronic gout and was beginning to show early signs of cognitive slowing. His diet was heavy on meats and starches, with few vegetables in sight. I suggested one simple addition: a daily serving of steamed or roasted broccoli, dressed lightly with olive oil. It felt manageable to him. Over time, his inflammation markers improved, his digestion became more regular, and his energy levels climbed. But most powerful of all, he told me he felt sharper, less foggy, and more engaged in his daily routine. His daughter even noticed he was starting to finish his crosswords again. Many seniors assume that getting older just means more stiffness, more brain fog, more fatigue. But what if it doesn't have to? What if one vegetable could quietly reduce that internal friction, support better circulation, and make room for more clarity and comfort. Broccoli may not shout, but it shows up day after day with deep, healing nourishment. And now that you know which 3 vegetables can transform your health from the inside out, it's time we talk about the flip side. The vegetables that could quietly sabotage your efforts. The ones that look innocent but may interfere with your medications, spike your blood sugar, or increase joint pain without you realizing it. Stay with me. You need to hear this. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 3 vegetables seniors should avoid or strictly limit. 1. Corn, the blood sugar saboteur. Corn is a staple on many American plates, from backyard barbecues to Sunday family dinners. It's familiar, comforting, and often seen as harmless. But for seniors, especially those over 65, corn may be quietly robbing years from your life. Underneath its golden sweetness lies a dangerous truth. Corn is a blood sugar bomb, and it's one of the most misleading vegetables in your kitchen. Unlike non-starchy vegetables, corn is high in carbohydrates and very low in fiber, which causes blood sugar to spike quickly after eating. This is especially concerning for older adults with prediabetes, diabetes, or insulin resistance. But even for those without these conditions, consuming corn regularly increases the burden on the pancreas and leads to blood sugar instability, a factor directly linked to heart disease, dementia, and stroke. I recall Mrs. Jones, 76, who came to see me after gaining weight despite eating healthy. She often skipped desserts but had corn on her plate almost every evening. Grilled corn, corn tortillas, even canned corn in soups. Her A1C levels were rising, and she was experiencing frequent fatigue and blurry vision. Once we eliminated corn and replaced it with high-fiber greens, her blood sugar improved dramatically. She told me, "I never realized something so common could be hurting me." What many seniors don't know is that most commercial corn in the U.S. is genetically modified and sprayed with pesticides like glyphosate, which may disrupt gut health and liver function. Combined with its high glycemic index, corn becomes a toxic combination for aging bodies, fueling inflammation, weight gain, and even cognitive decline over time. The price you pay for eating corn regularly is invisible at first, but it accumulates. It's the slow erosion of your metabolism, the fog in your mind, the stiffness in your joints. It shortens your life, not with a bang, but with quiet, gradual damage. If corn is a wolf in sheep's clothing, wait until you hear about the next vegetable, a seemingly innocent nightshade that might be fueling your joint pain and keeping you up at night. You won't want to miss this. 2. Eggplant, the hidden trigger for inflammation and pain. Eggplant is often praised in cookbooks and trendy diets. It looks harmless, even elegant on the plate. But for many older adults, especially those with joint pain or autoimmune issues, eggplant may be doing far more harm than good. Beneath its glossy skin lies a substance called solanine, a naturally occurring chemical found in nightshade vegetables that has been linked to inflammation, digestive distress, and nerve irritation. For seniors, the impact of solanine can be quiet but devastating. It doesn't cause a sharp pain like a cut or fall. It builds slowly. Joint stiffness, morning aches, swelling in the hands, mysterious digestive problems. And yet the source remains hidden in plain sight. I remember Mr. Gerald, 73, a retired postman, who came to me complaining of worsening arthritis despite taking medications. He was frustrated, tired, and losing his independence. He had no idea that eggplant parmesan, one of his weekly favorites, might be part of the problem. After removing eggplant and other nightshades for 6 weeks, his inflammation markers dropped, his mobility returned, and for the first time in months, he said he could sleep through the night without throbbing knees. What makes eggplant particularly harmful for aging adults is that solanine doesn't just affect the joints, it may also impair nerve signaling and contribute to digestive sensitivity, especially in individuals with leaky gut or autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus. While it doesn't affect everyone the same way, for seniors with chronic inflammation or medication sensitivities, eggplant can be the hidden fuel behind the fire. The price you pay for eating eggplant regularly isn't just discomfort, it's the gradual erosion of your mobility, your ability to stay active, your confidence in doing simple things like climbing stairs or tying your shoes. It shortens your life not by years at once, but by quietly taking away your freedom day by day. And if eggplant attacks from the inside, the next vegetable on this list threatens your health in a completely different way by putting your heart, kidneys, and medication balance at serious risk with every bite. You'll want to know this one before your next trip to the grocery store. 3. Canned pickles, the salty trap that strains your heart and kidneys. For many older adults, canned pickles feel nostalgic. They're crunchy, tangy, and often sit proudly on the dinner table. But behind that satisfying bite is a danger most seniors never see coming. Packed in brine and preservatives, canned pickles are often loaded with excess sodium. And for aging bodies, this isn't just a dietary slip, it's a health hazard that can slowly break down your organs. One medium spear of commercial pickles can carry over 700 milligrams of sodium. For seniors, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 1/500 milligrams of sodium per day, meaning just 2 pickle spears could push you over the limit. For someone managing high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney issues, this is like quietly feeding poison to your system, one bite at a time. I still think of Ms. Lorraine, 80, who came to me with complaints of swollen ankles, lightheadedness, and irregular heartbeat. She was already on a low-sodium diet, or so she thought. We reviewed her meals, and there it was, a small plate of pickles with every lunch. That seemingly innocent habit had pushed her into dangerous territory. Her blood pressure was surging, and her kidneys were under strain. When she stopped the pickles and adjusted her meals, her swelling decreased, her energy returned, and she was finally able to walk comfortably again. Canned pickles don't just overload your body with sodium. The vinegar, preservatives, and acidic nature can irritate the stomach lining, particularly for seniors with GERD or those taking multiple medications. And for those on diuretics or blood pressure pills, the sodium imbalance can cause unpredictable spikes and crashes, putting you at risk of fainting, hospitalization, or worse. The price you pay for indulging in salty foods like pickles is hidden in your medical bills, your rising numbers, your shortness of breath. It shortens your life by exhausting your heart, weakening your kidneys, and robbing you of the comfort and strength you deserve in your later years. But here's the real shock. The biggest danger to senior health often isn't food itself. It's the quiet habit of eating without knowing what's helping or hurting you. What you choose to put on your plate could be the most powerful medicine or the slowest poison. Let's bring everything together in the final takeaway you can act on starting today. Final reflection. The power of knowing what's on your plate. As we grow older, every decision we make about our health carries more weight. The foods we once ate freely in our younger years now have a different impact on our aging bodies. Our digestion slows, our organs work harder, and our tolerance for stress, both physical and internal, becomes more limited. But here's the truth that so many seniors overlook. Your plate is not just a place for food, it's a place where your future is quietly being shaped. Every vegetable you choose or choose to avoid can either support your body's healing or quietly work against it. The broccoli you steam today may help reduce inflammation tomorrow. The spinach you toss into your salad could help protect your bones and memory. But on the other hand, the corn you serve at dinner might silently spike your blood sugar, or the pickles you snack on could be driving your blood pressure higher than any stress ever could. This isn't about fear. It's about taking control. You don't need a restrictive or complicated diet. What you need is clarity, the kind that allows you to say, I'm eating this because it gives me strength. I'm avoiding that because it takes it away. I've seen it over and over again with my patients, like Mr. Leonard, who found relief from pain just by changing his vegetables, or Mrs. Lorraine, who reclaimed her energy when she let go of a high sodium habit. These weren't extreme overhauls. They were thoughtful, consistent changes that made the difference between feeling older and feeling alive. The price you pay for not knowing what's in your food isn't always immediate. It builds slowly, in the form of medications you didn't need, fatigue you thought was normal, or hospital visits that could have been prevented. It shortens your life, not in years alone, but in quality, clarity, and joy. So let this be your turning point. Start with awareness. Begin with one smart choice. Choose vegetables that heal, avoid those that harm, and take your power back, one meal at a time. Your golden years deserve more than survival. They deserve vitality, independence, and peace of mind. And it all begins with what you put on your plate. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.